Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Power of Visual Design video series. This is the series where we talk about how to create a unified and impactful image for your personal or business brand across all platforms. I'm Karen Tiber Leland, the founder of Sterling Marketing Group and the author of the brand mapping strategy, Design, Build, and Accelerate Your Brand. In this first episode, I want to talk to you about why we need to start dressing for purpose, not mood on video conferencing. So here's what happens. We get up in the morning and we know we've got a Zoom call coming up and we think, I'm kind of in a mood today. I think I'll wear the gray t-shirt, or I'm sort of in a mood today. I'm a little bit tired. I think I'll just wear, the hoodie. Or I'm feeling really spunky today. I think I'll wear the color red. The problem with that is that we're dressing for the mood we're in rather than for the purpose of what we're doing. And the truth is there's a real power to thinking through the way we use clothing in a strategic way. If you think about it, clothing is the visual design that's on our bodies. We all know that there's PowerPoint slides and that there's websites and there's marketing collateral, but on Zoom, the visual identity is not only what's behind us, but it's how we're presenting on the camera. It's what we're actually wearing. And so one of the things I encourage my clients to do is to think about what is the purpose of the meeting. In other words, are you leading the meeting? Do you have to be in a dynamic position? Are you in a listening or a supportive position in the meeting? Are you one of just hundreds of people on the meeting so you will barely even be noticed? Is it a meeting where you're, a video conference meeting where you're trying to close something? All of those elements go into determining the purpose of the video conference and therefore what you wear. And one of the simplest rules to follow is think about how you would dress if that meeting was face-to-face, if that event was face-to-face, and then dress either at that same level or one level below. The problem is people end up going multiple levels below. So here's what happens. We'll have a meeting with a potential client. And if it was face-to-face, if you're a guy, you might be wearing a jacket and a tie, depending on how formal it was, or a shirt and a jacket. If you're a woman, you might be wearing a dress or a blouse. So people show up for the Zoom meeting, but they're not only not dressed the way they normally would in face-to-face, they're dressed 3 or 4 levels below that, way more casual. A t-shirt, a much more casual shirt. Even I've seen people wear sweatshirts and hoodies. And so the problem is not that we're not dressed as formally as we normally are. It's that we're dressed significantly less formally. And that really impacts our visual brand. So the easy rule of thumb here is that when you've got a call, think about how you would be dressed for that video conference call. Think about how you'd be dressed for that in face-to-face, and then dress at that level or one level lower. That way, the visual identity that you're presenting is congruent and consistent with how you would normally do it face-to-face. The other thing is that then what you're doing is you're dressing for purpose, not for mood. Okay, that's it for this episode of the Visual Design video series. And just remember, design is intelligence made visible. See you next time.